Rock of Ages is directed by Adam Shankman, lovely last name, and it stars Juliette Hugh, Diego Boneta, and Tom Cruise. And it follows the story of a small town girl who wants to make it big in the music business. Good luck with that. I hadn't planned on seeing this film basically because the reviews were pretty shitty and I just really don't like musicals. But my friend, who's probably watching this right now, hi, how you doing, wanted me to see this with her, so I obliged and saw it. And while this film probably won't make it on my top 10 worst of the year list, this is one of the worst films of the year. To start out simply, this film is a little over 2 hours and it feels about as long as Return of the King, which I'm pretty sure was 3.5 hours. So yeah, it feels a lot longer than it is. The script is chock full of flat characters with dialogue that is not good. Then you've got a plot about as generic as they come, and what happens in this movie is half predictable and half inevitable. And for a majority of the film, it kind of feels like New Year's Eve, in the sense that it's pretty much just one big paycheck for them. But unlike New Year's Eve, these people are singing, so it's a little bit harder for them. And while I didn't wince at anyone's voice, yeah, clearly these people are actors more than singers. There were numerous scenes that were really hard to watch and quite awkward. The experience was somewhat equivalent to what it probably would be like if you were to watch Showgirls with your parents. In essence, not very comfortable. From the reviews that I've read / watched, the one thing that I kept hearing was that, you know, the one thing that really saved this film was Tom Cruise's performance. And in my opinion, he was actually a bit too over the top. And this is Tom Cruise I'm talking about here. I laughed actually quite a few times during this film, but it was more just how stupid and just plain ridiculous this movie was. If you haven't seen the film by now, I'm assuming that you're either gonna wait for Netflix or you just don't want to see it. And you know, I probably could have gone without seeing this movie, but I have now, so yeah, I don't recommend that you see it, even if you are a musical fan. The soundtrack is phenomenal, and I'll give the film that, but to be honest, you don't have to watch the film to, you know, experience the soundtrack. Just buy the damn thing on iTunes. Saves you a lot of time. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna give it 2 out of 5 stars. If anything, this film really just turned me off to the idea of going into the music business, which I'm not planning on doing, but nonetheless, if I was, this film would be a major turn-off to me.